Hi, I'm Chloe Shallow, and my business is called the Dog House Collective, where small business meets bulldog style. The problem is that Fresno State apparel, accessories, and gear is just very expensive, and it's all boring patterns, logos, and styles, very copy and paste, and there's nothing fun out of it. To find all the fun, cute, trendy college apparel, you have to find deep online, search for stores, and most of the time they don't have anything Fresno State related. The solution my business is having is to have pop-up events on campus with small businesses selling their Fresno State items. This will call for trendy, cute, more stylish pieces of apparel right at the hands of students and fans. My market size, it's separated into the primary and secondary audience. Now, the primary audience is obviously Fresno State students. There's a rough total enrollment of 24,000 students, and roughly 30% of that buys apparel. We're aiming to get about 10% of students at these events so they can come and get new pieces and just a new idea. The secondary audience is just Fresno State fans. There's a rough total of 55,000 people in Fresno, and roughly 3% of them are either fans or alumni. So that's about 20 to 30,000. And we're aiming to get about 10 to 15%, of fans at these pop-up events. Now, the competition table is at Bulldog Locker is located right on the corner of Barstow and Cedar, which is directly across the street from the baseball and soccer fields. And they also offer a student discount if you have your student ID on you, which is just 15%. Another competition is the Colonel Bookstore. It's located right on campus, right next to the RSU. It's a one-stop trip for students, so they can go in there to buy books, graduation apparel, literally anything they might need, but also buy gear. And it's just an easy go for students. Some more competition is just online stores. You have Lids, that's located in the mall. We have Fanletics, which is an online store that sells all sporting apparel. So those are our biggest competitions. My go-to market strategy is just to keep it engaging and community driven. I can do this by using social media, and I can post behind the scenes videos of setting up the events, fit checks of students that are there just to show what they're wearing, and then also hauls of what students have bought from the different small businesses at the events. Another way would be on-campus promotions. I can do this by using flyers, printing flyers out from the Fresno State print shop and hanging them around high trafficked areas, and also having QR codes that gives a lot more information about the events. I also would want to send out save the date, reminder for day of, and thank you emails to students on campus. And I'd also really like to work with local influencers to have them do some type of partnership. The team would be the founder, me. I'm going to be graduating here in a week from Fresno State, and I have experience in marketing through my internship as well as years of sales from different jobs. The second person on the team would be a media manager. I would really like for this to be some type of internship for a student, someone that can draft and send the emails to the students, as well as be running or co-running the social media accounts to reach outside audiences. And then possibly a lawyer or some type of legal counsel. And this would be the team member that can go over any contracts if there's any with either the school or the featured small businesses. The financial forecast, this chart is based off of the growth and amount of events held, the increase in traffic of the people at the events, and if the customers spend roughly 30, or an average spend is $30 per customer, and that's me spending $500 to host each event. Different funding I found doing outside research that Fresno State has the Fresno State Lyle Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship offer. It's for student ventured competitions, small business funding opportunities, and there's also memberships. I can also look into talking to ASI and seeing if they would like to do some type of partnership, as well as just finding outside sponsorships. Now, the money I'd be putting into it, if all these events would be held on campus, now Fresno State can either sponsor the space, but that would either be between free or $500. To rent tables, chairs, and tents from school, it'd be about $100 to $300. It just depends on the length of said event. And the marketing tactics, if I wanted to print flyers or QR codes and I wanted them in color, it's about $1.50 per page. And if I wanted 100 pages, it'd be $150. And this is Thank you.